Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Haiyan memory cube. So to start off, this cube is $17 about. It's available on a number of different websites. I got it from speedcubeshop.com. It's available in both black and white, but I got it in white. Um, also, another thing about this cube is, in case you don't already know, it's basically an Alpha 5 cube. Except Haiyan himself sands down these corners, which is why there are these gaps similar to on Diane company's cubes. And basically, yeah, he just does that to an Alpha 5, and it greatly improves its performance. He also basically tensions it himself, I believe, but I retensioned it and I re-lubricated mine with Traxxas differential oil. And yeah. Alright, so first things first, just in case you guys were wondering, this is the box that it comes in. Yeah, and I can't read any of this because I'm not Asian, or I don't know what specific race he is. Anyways, it says world record Haiyan 3x3 speed cube white. Yeah, that's the box, and then so first thing you notice is the stickers. They're different, I guess you could say. As you can see that these ones are like, the edge pieces have rectangular stickers, kind of. It's kind of interesting the way this cube looks overall. Here's the red, green, orange, blue, white, and yellow. The cube itself is very interesting to hold. I've never felt another cube like this, but then again, I also don't think I've felt an Alpha 5 recently that I can remember. So I don't know how similar it feels to those, but as you can see, the stickers are very bright. They're pretty nice colors, I'd say. But the way they're shaped is really interesting to me. It kind of gives the cube like a really different look. It's really curvy also. Like it feels really cubic, but like as you can see, all these corners and edges, I don't know if you can tell, are very rounded. So for the internal mechanism, this is basically what an edge looks like. And the corner looks like this. It's sanded around here, I think, too, around this little thing that holds it in. Oh yeah, and it's also sanded around these like edge areas right here. And yeah, it looks pretty interesting. It has these caps on one side which come out. And as for the core, in case anyone's interested, it looks like that. It's yellow. One weird thing about this cube is I couldn't figure out how to take off the center caps for a while when I wanted to tension it. But I realized like you just have to, because like there's no way to take it out from the top. Basically you have to stick like a screwdriver through these gaps and just like push, and the center cap comes up like that. That took me kind of a while to figure out, sadly. Anyways, for the cube's actual performance, it is really good, I think. It's kind of like, it was like everyone's favorite cube like a couple years ago, kinda, I guess, but like now it's kinda like outdated, some people say, compared to like the Zanchi. But I think it's still really good. Like, I wouldn't mind using this. It's almost just as good. It cuts corners really well. Like, as you can see, it's almost 45 degrees right now. And oops, and it'll cut. Oops. The heck? Okay, this is weird. Yeah, so it usually cuts like right about just under 45 degrees. It doesn't cut at 45 degrees, but like if you're honestly like, you turn it and it lands here, then I mean, you just have really bad turning. That's not the cube's fault. So like anything under 45 degrees though, it cuts really easily. Reverse corner cutting is pretty decent too. It's not like as good as the Zanchi, but it does cut pretty decently far. Like that's about halfway over the center cap, and it was cutting. So that's pretty good. The turning itself is pretty smooth. It has kind of clickiness, but it's minimal, I guess you could say. It it turns pretty nice though overall. Like when I'm using this cube, it just kind of like it just feels really nice. It like glides around. The middle slices are really fun to do. Like the H perm, I can do pretty well on this cube. I think it's pretty good. Overall, this cube is really good. It's also like, aside from the fact that even if you don't think it's like the best cube, it's cool to have like as a collector's item because the way the stickers look, it gives it a really unique look. It's also like one of a kind, I guess, because Haiyan himself works on these. Every single one, they're not like factory made, I guess, like most other cubes. So it's not only is it like a collector's item type of thing, but it's really good to actually use. It's pretty fun too. It's good. So a couple more last things to know about this cube. I forgot to mention earlier. This cube and alphas are, well, alphas are this cube almost. So anyways, these cubes are smaller than your average cube, which also makes it easier to move fast because you obviously travel less distance with each turn. But I don't know if anyone likes that. Like, for example, this is a Rubik's brand cube in comparison, and this is a Daneshvari. So you can see that they're slightly taller. It's about a millimeter, I think, smaller. So anyways, it's not like something hugely noticeable, but you can tell. Straight out of the box, this cube is also pretty decent. I didn't like it felt a little slow for me, but I don't know, that might just be me, because I like really, in general, I like really fast cubes. So yeah, out of the box, it's good, it's usable, like, it's not like horrible or anything. It's a little slow. I also, I said I tensioned it. This cube is tensioned by Haiyan, I believe, and it's set at a tension where it will not pop. So in case you like that, like at my tension right now, I can make it pop on purpose, like right here. Like, as you can see, it's about to pop, kinda. So I can make it pop at this tension, but I'm willing to take that risk because I like this tension better. But it's not really a cube that pops at all. Like right now, this is pretty loose, I'd say, and it doesn't really pop on me at all. As for locking up, I don't think this cube ever locks up. Almost. I think it's because of its reverse corner cutting abilities. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't lock up. And if it does, it's really minimal because I don't even remember when this is last locked up. Yeah. Anyways, other than that, I guess that's basically it. If you want to see the logo, I haven't shown you that either yet. Oops. Like that. And yeah, anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and bye.